The 1939 Lincoln wheat penny is one of the most iconic and widely recognized coins in U.S. history. Its historical significance, simple yet effective design, and widespread use make it a favorite among coin collectors. Though it may appear as an ordinary 1-cent coin to the casual observer, the 1939 Lincoln wheat penny carries with it the story of a nation on the cusp of major global and domestic changes. The Lincoln wheat penny series, designed by Victor David Brenner, debuted in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. The series continued until 1958, making the 1939 penny part of a long-running tradition that connected American coinage to one of the nation's most revered figures. The 1939 penny retains the classic wheat penny design, which makes it instantly recognizable to collectors and enthusiasts. The obverse features the familiar bust of Abraham Lincoln, facing right. Lincoln's image was the first portrait of a U.S. president to appear on a circulating coin. Above Lincoln's head is the word Liberty, while to his right is the motto, "In God We Trust," introduced during the Civil War era. The date 1939 appears to the lower right of the bust, alongside the potential mint mark, D or S, indicating the coin's place of production. The reverse of the penny displays two wheat stalks flanking the denomination 1 cent in bold letters, giving the coin its nickname, wheat penny. Above the denomination is the phrase, E pluribus unum, Latin for out of many one, symbolizing the unity of the states. Below it, the words United States of America complete the reverse design. The wheat stalks are a nod to American agriculture and symbolize the strength and prosperity of the country. The year 1939 was a significant period in both U.S. and world history. The United States was still grappling with the effects of the Great Depression, although the economy had begun to recover under President Franklin D. Roosevelt's New Deal programs. At the same time, across the Atlantic, the world was on the brink of World War II. Germany invaded Poland on September 1, 1939, prompting Britain and France to declare war, and by the end of the year, the world was engulfed in conflict. Although the U.S. would not officially enter World War II until 1941, the events of 1939 had a profound impact on the country. The production of the Lincoln wheat penny that year represents a time of relative calm before the U.S. entered the global conflict. As such, the 1939 Lincoln wheat penny serves as a tangible connection to a crucial moment in history before the massive social and economic changes brought on by the war. The 1939 Lincoln wheat penny was minted at 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Each of these mints produce slightly different quantities of the penny, and their mint marks, if present, can be found just below the date on the obverse. Like all Lincoln wheat pennies minted between 1909 and 1942, the 1939 penny is made of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. This composition would change in 1943, when copper was needed for the war effort, leading to the minting of steel cents for a single year. As such, the 1939 penny was part of the last few years of traditional copper coinage before World War II brought significant changes. Most 1939 pennies are common in circulated condition due to their large mintage, and they can be easily found today for minimal cost, typically valued between 15 cents and 50 cents in worn condition. However, uncirculated or mint state coins can fetch higher prices, ranging from $5 to $30, depending on their grade. Collectors prize coins that retain their original mint luster and sharp details, particularly in Lincoln's portrait and the wheat stalks on the reverse. Error coins from 1939, while not as prevalent as in other years, are always of interest to collectors. Some common errors include double die obverses, where the date or lettering appears to be doubled due to a misaligned die strike, and off-center strikes, where the coin is misaligned during the minting process. These errors are rarer and can significantly increase the coin's value, depending on the severity and visibility of the error. The Lincoln wheat penny series is known for its strong symbolism. Abraham Lincoln, the president who preserved the Union during the Civil War, stands as a symbol of resilience and unity. The wheat stalks on the reverse represent the strength and prosperity of the United States, which was particularly relevant in the late 1930s as the country recovered from the Great Depression. While the 1939 penny is not particularly rare in circulated condition, It is a key date for collectors who seek to complete a set of Lincoln wheat pennies from 1909 to 1958. The appeal of the penny lies not in its rarity, but in its connection to history, both as a representation of Lincoln's enduring legacy and as a coin minted during a tumultuous period of global conflict and economic uncertainty. The Lincoln wheat penny, including the 1939 issue, remains one of the most beloved coins among collectors. Its long run from 1909 to 1958 means that many collectors seek to build a complete set of pennies from each year and mint, a task that can be both challenging and rewarding. The enduring appeal of the wheat penny series lies not only in its historical significance, but also in its symbolic design, which continues to resonate with Americans today. The penny also marked a turning point in U.S. coinage design. Prior to the Lincoln cent, U.S. coins typically featured allegorical figures like Lady Liberty. The decision to place Abraham Lincoln, a real historical figure, on the coin was a departure from tradition and has since become the standard for U.S. coinage. Today, Lincoln remains on the penny, with only minor changes to the reverse design since the wheat penny era ended in 1958. The 1939 Lincoln wheat penny is much more than just an ordinary 1-cent coin. It represents a critical period in U.S. history, both in terms of domestic recovery from the Great Depression and the onset of World War II. With its simple yet effective design, the coin reflects the resilience and strength of the nation at a time when those qualities were desperately needed. For numismatists and history enthusiasts alike, the 1939 Lincoln wheat penny offers a fascinating glimpse into the past, making it a valuable and cherished piece of American numismatic history.